All right. So here is a pee pad that's been used, and this is what I do when I change them. So I have a bottle of water. A bottle of, and I say bottle, it's a spray bottle of water. And then I have a bigger one of, this is dishwashing soap and water together. You can have any size you want, but I like the bigger size so I don't have to keep making them. And then what I do, okay, these click on the side. So you're going to want to keep that in mind when you put that back on again. Sorry about that. See, these come off like this, like this. So when I take them off, I'm going to wash this area, but I want to make sure I lift it up and I see where the pee was, right? Kind of wash the whole thing. And then just wipe that first. Then I'll even flip it over so now it's not touching. And I'll flip it again and I'll spray it again. Because we want to get the pee stuff off, right? Otherwise, if you don't, it's just going to coat it day after day after day. And then I take my spritzer of water, right? It's on a misty thing. So I can just kind of get most of the soap off. And when I'm doing this, I'm making sure that the grate is still intact, because if it's not, then the dog is going to get it off. Then I also do the same thing on the top. Now there might be times when the dog poops and there's poopy stuff in between these grids. You might have what I do generally is put my spritzer bottle, on so it streams, right? Where are we here? Streaming. So you get a nice stream to get the poop out of the crevices. But let me just raise that up a little. Sometimes it gets really messy. Occasionally. That's when I need to take it to a hose and make sure all of this is clean. You want this clean because your dog is going to be lying on it, even though they pee on it and poop on it. Puppies do that. Alright, so now I've got this done. I'm going to roll this up, put my used paper towel in here, and I'm throwing this out. Now you notice when I did this, I turned the screen sideways. So I was using this so it wasn't touching the dirty pad. Okay. You got to remember to do that, otherwise you're just going to put it right back on the pee. Now the next thing, I kind of have I've got pads I got from Costco, and they're kind of big. So what I do, I like these though because they're dark blue on one side, because you get the kind that have white on the back. Sometimes you make a mistake. I do. And I accidentally put the wrong side up. I've done that a couple times. So I get all this in, tuckity tuck. Then fold this in. You want to make sure that your whole bottom is covered. But when you put the lid on, you don't want anything sticking out. If there's anything sticking out, then you have a problem. Your dog is going to come here, especially puppies. They're going to find the little thing that's sticking out, and they're going to pull on it and find a new toy. Okay? So now I've got this all in, tucked in, and now you're going to hear clicks. You want these 4 things to click in. Okay, you kind of heard that click. And then this, of course, we got a puppy barking in the background, so. Okay? You want to make sure that's clicked, and what I usually do is lift it up and I hold it so I know nothing's coming out. The other thing is you want to make sure that this part is also secure. It snaps in too. Generally it doesn't come out, but it's not like really super secure. It is secure if you have it snapped in, but check it anyway to make sure. So generally just turn it upside down. And now you've got a clean pee pad tray ready to go. And sometimes, I do, but if you buy 2 of these, and let's say you're doing this in the morning, you're off to work or whatever, or if you just need it for an emergency, I like to flip them out and have one ready. So I put one in the playpen and then I have one out, ready to go, and it's clean. So I keep them clean. And I usually clean these twice a day because when I'm training, I want these to be clean. So they'll pee a few times and poop maybe once. Clean it, and then I always clean the poop right away. Don't leave poop on the tray. And like I say, don't get freaked out when your dog lays on the tray after, when they pee on it, because that's just what happens. But that's why you're going to train them to get used to a bath. But having these ready to go, because if you want to have a pee pad tray available, and you might need a couple once the dog is trained. Quiet. Once the dog is trained, then you're going to, if you're using pee pads in the house, then you're going to reuse these, right? You might have a couple of them. If not, then you're not going to use them anymore. But that's how you do the changing so it's secure.